Well, hey there, friend. It is Courtney Spaeth, and you're listening to the Goalpreneur podcast. So today we're diving right in, okay? There is no intro music. There's no fancy voiceover. It's just me and cutting out all the nonsense because I want to deliver value, okay? Don't want to waste your time. All right, we are all busy. We all have things to do, so we're just getting right into it. And today's topic is about making money online without burning out. Now, if you've launched a digital product or you're thinking about it, you have probably felt like this, like saying to yourself or thinking to yourself, okay, I made one sale, now what? And then you have no clue. So you're on Pinterest or you're Googling, like, what do I do after I made a sale? What is a funnel? How do I create a funnel? Like, how do I do all of these things? Or maybe you're thinking, I have an idea, but I seriously just don't know how to turn it into a business. Can it even be a business? Sure, it can. So that's what this episode is all about. And this is where the advanced magic starts to happen. So today, I want to introduce you to a concept I call the stacked micro offers funnel. Like, seriously, that's a mouthful. Okay. I can also refer to it as the no launch income ladder. That is way much easier to say. So it's one of the easiest ways to make real money, like real serious money, without launching, without ads, and without needing a huge audience. So I will say this upfront. Everybody has a starting point. I had a starting point. I was a full service salon and skincare studio owner. I still am a licensed esthetician, just not practicing. I've pivoted into the business coaching world. But everybody has a starting point. Okay. We didn't launch businesses with, hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers or customers right away. We all have a starting point. So no need to launch, no ads, no need for a huge audience. I have seen this strategy work with no email list. Like I said, everybody has a starting point, no followers, just a few super juicy offers stacked in a really smart way. So here is the deal. Okay, instead of putting all your energy into one massive course, you can do that, but listen up. Instead of putting all of your energy into one big course or trying to launch every few months, what if you had a few tiny offers that flowed into the next? Okay, so one offer that flows right into the next, and that offer flows right into the next. So it's kind of like leading somebody down a path. So let's say you start with a $27 pop-up offer. Okay. It's something fast, super simple, easy to say yes to, right? So this could be like a guide, a vault, a script pack, a checklist, a cheat sheet. It could be a webinar or a masterclass, a workshop. So it's something that your ideal buyer can grab, use today, and get a quick little win. Now, when they go to check out, hey, on that checkout page at the bottom, you add a little tiny order bump. Okay. I have seen it done many different ways. I like to have the order bump at the bottom. So it's just right below the checkout link. So it could be like, hey, want to add this too? And it's going to be priced a little bit lower than your main offer. So it could be 7, 9, 12, 15, 17, whatever. Okay. Whatever you want to price it at. It's just low pressure. And it's just saying, hey, I have something that would really complement what you're buying. I highly recommend this, blah, blah, blah. So again, it could be your caption vault, swipe files, 30 calls to action, DM scripts, anything that helps them to implement what they're already buying faster. Then after checkout, okay, so they go through the whole process of checking out. Maybe they took you up on your order bump, maybe not. So after they check out, there's going to be a pop-up. And this is the upsell part. So maybe it's $47, $67, or $97, whatever. So it dives deeper, it teaches more of a how-to, and it helps them go from idea to income faster. Boom. Okay. You've gone from a $27 initial sale. Now you've just bumped it up to a $150 sale in under 10 minutes. See how easy that is? You are just putting it out there. You're not pitching, you're not trying to sell. It's just this would complement what you're already buying. So if you were selling a course on gardening 101, you wouldn't do an order bump onto something about a non-relevant topic like photography or something like that. Unless your specialty, your offer is photographing plants. Okay. Do you get where I'm going with that? So here's the magic part. You didn't just make money. Okay. It's not a one and done. Okay. You created a pathway. Your customer isn't just buying one thing and then bouncing. They're going on a journey with you and you're leading them down that path. So each little product solves one problem. And then naturally, it's going to lead into the next step. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we're here for. We like your products. What else do you have? Like, I want to learn. So that's what makes this so powerful. You're not hustling harder. Okay, you're selling smarter. And by selling, I mean serving. Okay, selling, it is not in our dictionary, people. You're serving smarter. You're creating what I call the income ladder. So every tiny offer becomes a rung. It becomes a step on that ladder. And as people climb the ladder, now you're building trust, you're building income, you're building a real business. And it feels so good. So let's break it down even simpler. And just to recap what I already talked about. So your step one, that first step of the ladder is your pop-up offer. Okay, $27 or whatever you want to price it at. Now, step two, remember at the bottom of the checkout page, your order bump. Okay, and you really can place the order bump different places on your checkout page. Test out different places and see what converts the highest. Then step three, your upsell. Okay, now that's going to be priced a little bit higher than your initial offer. Remember the order bump, it's priced a little bit lower, because you're just trying to bump up that ticket price. Then your upsell, a little bit higher. And then step four of the ladder, maybe it's your evergreen workshop or a membership. And that's where you're starting to create that passive monthly income. So that can be priced anywhere from $17 to $37, $47 a month. Honestly, it could be, I have seen some and I have participated in some memberships that were $97 a month. So whatever, like, you know your audience best. So whatever they're comfortable paying and you're comfortable offering, that's going to be your price. And then the last step of that ladder for now, it's going to be your high ticket offer down the road. Okay. So that can be, like I said, you know your audience best. So it could be $297, $497, $1997, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever you want to charge for your high ticket offer. Okay, so each one is very light, it is very easy and low stress. Okay, that's what we're all working for, is low stress, no pressure. But together, these things, they create a funnel that can make you thousands of dollars each month, even while you sleep, while you're at the beach, while you're road tripping it, while you're out buying groceries, while you're, I don't know, binge watching Netflix. Okay, Downton Abbey, I got sucked into that show. It's pretty amazing. But that funnel, it's going to make you passive money each month. You just get it set up and let the funnel do its job. So you do not need to start over every single time, okay? There's no more reinventing the wheel, no more wondering what to post, no more chasing down clients or spending hours of your day on calls, to figure out if somebody is right for you. Like, stop trading time for money, okay? You just want to keep guiding people through your stack. Okay, that's working smarter, not harder. So if you're somebody who has already sold one thing, or maybe you're just getting started with your first offer, I want you to know, listen up to this, okay? Ears to the phone or the the speaker. You don't need a big launch. You don't need to launch at all if you don't want to, okay? You don't need a huge audience either. You just need the right pieces stacked the right way. That's it. So if you've enjoyed this episode, I would absolutely love for you to share it with somebody who needs to hear this message. If they are spinning their wheels, if they're going down the path of frustration and overwhelm and burnout, send them this episode. It can be as easy as you want. It can be as difficult as you make it, okay? We want to go the easy route. So feel free to connect with me on Instagram. It's I am Courtney Spaeth. And then also check out my website. It's CourtneySpaeth.com. I have some really great resources and freebies there for you. But yeah, okay. I will talk to you again soon on the next episode. Bye for now.